It all starts with the decision to take control of your thoughts. No more blaming your past. No more blaming your circumstances. No more waiting for someone to come and save you. You have everything you need inside of you to create the life you want, but it starts with the way you think, because your mindset dictates your reality. If you believe in yourself, if you believe that you are destined for something greater, if you believe that every setback is just a setup for a comeback, then there is nothing that can hold you back. Your thoughts control your emotions, and your emotions control your actions. If you wake up thinking about everything that's wrong in your life, you're going to feel drained, unmotivated, and defeated before you even start the day. But if you wake up with gratitude, if you wake up with a vision, if you wake up with a fire inside of you that says, no matter what happens today, I'm going to win, then nothing can stop you. It doesn't mean bad things won't happen. It doesn't mean you won't face obstacles. It means that when those obstacles come, you won't break, you'll rise. You have to reprogram the way you talk to yourself. Most people are their own worst enemy. They beat themselves down before life even has a chance to. They say things to themselves that they would never say to another person. They look in the mirror and focus on what they don't like instead of what they do. They replay their mistakes instead of their victories. And then they wonder why they don't have confidence, why they don't feel motivated, why they can't seem to break free from the cycle of failure. The way you talk to yourself matters. The words you speak to yourself every day create your reality. So if you're telling yourself, I'll never be successful, don't be surprised when success never comes. If you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough, don't be surprised when you keep falling short. But if you start speaking life into yourself, if you start telling yourself, I am powerful, I am disciplined, I am unstoppable, then you will start to become that person. That's why you have to be intentional about what you feed your mind. You wouldn't put garbage into your body and expect to feel strong and healthy. So why would you put garbage into your mind and expect to be confident and successful? Start consuming things that build you up instead of break you down. Read books that challenge you to grow. Listen to speakers who inspire you to think bigger. Surround yourself with people who believe in greatness, who push you to be better, who refuse to let you settle for average. Because if you're around 5 people who are always complaining, guess what? You'll be the 6th. But if you're around 5 people who are always leveling up, who are disciplined, who are chasing their dreams relentlessly, you will become the 6th. You have to guard your mind like a fortress, because everything you allow in will shape the way you see the world. Negativity is everywhere. Turn on the news, scroll through social media, listen to the people around you who complain about everything but never do anything to change their situation. If you're not careful, that negativity will seep into your thoughts, and before you know it, you'll start thinking like them. You'll start believing that success is reserved for a lucky few, that hard work doesn't pay off, that life is just one long struggle. And once you start believing that, you stop fighting, you stop pushing, you stop expecting more from yourself. Wake up every morning and declare that today is going to be a great day. Speak success into your life before it even happens. Train your mind to focus on what you want, not what you fear. Because when you master your thoughts, you master your life. You have that same power inside of you, but you have to activate it. Stop waiting for life to be perfect. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop listening to the voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. You are, but you have to believe it first. You have to remind yourself every single day that your thoughts create your reality. So if you don't like where you are, start changing the way you think. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the legends in any field. Do you think they never struggled? Do you think they never had moments of doubt? Of course they did. But they mastered the ability to take control of their thoughts. They refused to let negativity dictate their future. They didn't wait until they felt motivated to take action. They took action, and the motivation followed. They made a habit of seeing the good, even in the bad. They focused on growth, even in failure. They turned pain into power because their mindset demanded it. Every challenge you face is an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, but you'll never see it that way if your mind is clouded with negativity. You have to train yourself to see possibilities instead of problems. You have to rewire your brain to focus on solutions instead of setbacks. And it's not easy. It's a fight every single day. The world will throw distractions, failures, and obstacles in your way. People will doubt you, criticize you, and try to bring you down. But when you control your thoughts, you control your destiny. Your mind is the battlefield where success is won or lost. Too many people sabotage themselves before they even get started. They say, I can't, before they even try. They say, it's impossible, before they even put in the work. You have to understand that your thoughts shape your actions and your actions shape your results. If your mind is full of doubt, fear, and negativity, you'll never push yourself beyond your comfort zone. You'll never take the risk necessary to grow. You'll never develop the resilience to keep going when things get tough. And that's the difference between people who win and people who stay stuck. Winners think differently. Winners refuse to let negative thoughts control them. Winners don't entertain the idea of failure. They only see lessons. The way you think determines the way you live. If you wake up every morning expecting the worst, then that's exactly what you're going to get. If you tell yourself that life is unfair, that success is for other people, that you were never meant to win, then guess what? That's the reality you create. But let me tell you something, every single person who has ever achieved greatness had to make a decision first. They had to decide to think differently, to believe that success was possible before they could even see it. Because success doesn't start with talent, money, or connections. It starts with mindset. You have to start programming your mind for success. Stop entertaining negative thoughts. Stop allowing fear to dictate your actions. Stop letting other people's doubts become your reality. From this moment forward, make a decision to think differently. Start your day with gratitude. Speak words of power over your life. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Feed your mind with content that inspires and motivates you. Because when you control your thoughts, you control your future. And when you master your mindset, nothing can stop you. Every time you face a challenge, you have two choices. You can let it break you or you can let it build you. You can use it as an excuse to quit or you can use it as motivation to keep pushing forward. The way you respond is determined by your mindset. If you've conditioned yourself to see setbacks as failures, you'll give up. But if you've conditioned yourself to see setbacks as lessons, you'll keep growing. That's the power of positive thinking. It's not just about saying nice things to yourself. It's about rewiring your brain to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Think about the most successful people in the world. Do you think they never faced obstacles? Do you think they never had moments where they doubted themselves? Of course they did. But they trained their minds to push past those doubts. They didn't allow negativity to control them. They decided that no matter what happened, they were going to win. That's the mindset you need to develop. You have to become your biggest supporter. You have to believe in yourself even when no one else does. You have to walk into every situation with confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you will figure it out. Most people have no idea how powerful their thoughts are. They spend their days complaining, making excuses, focusing on everything that's wrong instead of everything that's possible. And then they wonder why their life never changes. Your life is a reflection of your dominant thoughts. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, that's exactly how you'll show up in the world. If you constantly expect failure, you won't take the risk needed to succeed. But when you change the way you think, everything else changes with it. A person with a weak mindset will let one failure define them. They'll tell themselves, maybe I wasn't meant to do this. Maybe this is too hard. They will internalize the loss and start doubting themselves. But a person with a strong mindset, they take that failure and use it as fuel. They see it as part of the process. They understand that every setback is just a setup for a greater comeback. They don't dwell on what went wrong. They focus on what they can do next. That's the difference. That's why positive thinking is not just about feeling good. It's about creating a mental framework that allows you to keep going even when things get tough. Your mind is the engine that drives everything you do. If you fuel it with doubt, fear, and negativity, don't be surprised when your life reflects that. But if you feed it with belief, confidence, and an unshakable will to succeed, you'll start to see doors open that you never even knew existed. It's not about luck. It's not about talent. It's about your mindset. Because the truth is, life is going to throw challenges at you. You're going to experience failure. You're going to face rejection. You're going to have days where nothing seems to be working in your favor. But what separates those who succeed from those who give up is the way they think.